Hey, Team Will Schneider, Elite Martial Arts, Kentucky. Good to see everybody, USKMA world, and friends and family and such. So doing a quick video for the newsletter for the month of November. And sorry I've been getting over that congestion, the sinus infection, that kind of stuff. So if I sound a little weird, you know why. Okay, more than normal, right? All right, so there's 5 things I figured I'd share with you this month. And again, the title of this is, the life of a multi-school owner, multi-gym owner, multi-dojo owner, or whatever. Right now I have 3 locations. I do and open up a lot more. And so there's a lot of things I'm doing to get to that point. Talked to a couple of my friends today on how to get to that point, So 5 things I'm gonna share with you today from a multi-school owner thing. This works for multi-schools or one school. Number 1, something my team is doing this week is we're doing courtesy calls. And what they're gonna do, Dave Kovar has called these progress checks. You can call them 2, 4, 6-week calls, what have you. But we're gonna do this every quarter because you can have all the websites, all the Facebook ads, Google AdWords, Instagram ads, you can have all that good stuff, lead gen stuff you got. But let's face it, if your retention is not as good as you'd like for it to be, what I'm saying, that's just something that you're kind of throwing money to replace what you already had. And we would like to see you grow, and we would like to grow as opposed to just replacing bodies. And sometimes you're replacing bodies, especially the time of year that will spike a little bit. So courtesy calls, what is that? There's 3 things that happen. Number 1 is, hi, this is Will Schneider, Elite Martial Arts. Is Bob there? Okay. Hey, Bob, I have 3 things for you. Number 1, I want to thank you for being a member here at Elite. Number 2, how's your training going? Okay. Number 3, Bob, is there anything that you'd recommend that we can do to improve on? That's it. Those 3 things. Again, thanks for being a member. How's your training going? And then what can we improve on? Now, here's something that we're doing that's a little different because let's face it, I want to get details. I want to get notes from everybody on what they said and how it went. So what we're doing a little bit different this time is each branch calls the other branch's students, right? Because I could go to the owner and be like, yeah, my students say I rock, boss, and man, I'm the bomb, and this and that, and I could fudge a little bit. Whereas if I'm calling the other school's branch people, then, okay, they may tell you the truth. It's kind of like I'm Catholic. Whenever they'll have like the end of year confession, they'll have other priests come in to where you can actually go to those priests as well. Especially if you're like my case, you probably used up the other priest all year anyway. That was a joke. All right, number 2, a holiday sale. You should definitely have your holiday sale going on. Black Friday, Black Thursday, Black Week, whatever. We do 2 week-long sales. We do one in November, one in December. And then this year, we're going to have a picture with Santa in December as well. So something new we're coming out with. Currently, we do 15% off on week 1 and 10% off on week 2. That's how we do our sales currently. Do whatever works for you. The only thing I would advise you against is watch out for discounting stuff too much. And then also watch out for overstocking inventory. I know in the past, I was guilty of this. I would see an item that I thought was cool, the new shiny object, right? That I thought was really cool. I thought, man, these will sell like hotcakes. Well, guess what? I probably still have a few of those that I'd be willing to sell to you right now at a discount so that I can get off my floor. You get the idea, okay? So make sure you don't overstock on that. Now, if you want to reach out to me, I can give you some suggestions on that. I'm not at all claiming to be an expert on a holiday sale, but I'd be happy to give you my two cents on it. All right, number 3, checklist. So read the book, The E-Myth, okay? E-Myth Revised, Revisited. Read that book by Michael Gerber. If you're self-employed, you have to read that book. That and probably Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. But read the book. It talks about having checklists or anything by systems. And that's what franchises do. Franchises, they're great at marketing, but really their systems is everything. With McDonald's, you may make fun of their burger, that's fine, but guess what? Their system of making that burger the exact same way, times however many locations they got, they have down. And let's face it, let's be real here. When you're in the mood with those nice salty fries, guess what? They do make some good salty fries, right? That McFlurry they make, pretty darn good too. So make sure you have a checklist for everything that you do. At Elite, we have some of the following checklists. We have a GM checklist that my GM does for me. I'm having him take on some more responsibilities as we grow because the admin side is starting to pick up a little bit more. And some of this stuff I just don't feel like doing anymore. I'm like, man, let me focus on the stuff that the company needs me focused on, not the stuff that bogs me down. Number 2, we have an admin checklist, which could be the same person, but the admin, they do certain things every day that they have to check off on. And then we also have manager checklists to where the managers are making sure things are getting done every day. And then we have a chief instructor and cleaning checklist. Okay, if you run your business that way, oh my goodness, how can anybody not know what their role is, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's not like different standards where maybe you think it's supposed to be done this way, they think that way. Well, there's not a checklist on how it's supposed to be done or what's supposed to be done, right? So get on that and just start making one up, honey-do list, and then put it on your computer, put it on Google Forms, or we're not that high tech, but Google Forms or what have you, and just make sure you guys are doing it every day. That will help you a lot. All right, number 4, have regular meetings and trainings. You're gonna hear me talk about structure a lot, okay? How do you lose weight and how do you get things done? How do you lose weight? How do you get that done? Diet? Man, you just do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know people that do the pill, they do the band and this and that. At the end of the day, I know what I got to do. I got to cut out all the beer. I got to cut out the bread. I got to cut out the wine. Well, you get the idea. And I need to make sure I'm eating good, clean meats. I need to make sure that I'm eating good vegetables. And some of y'all, you just got to eat more often. Maybe you're just not eating enough. But anyway, that's another subject. But make sure you have regular meetings, regular trainings. We do staff trainings with my instructors. Monday and Wednesday morning. I teach them myself. They get a private lesson from the boss. And then we also do manager meetings as well that we do. And then they do meetings at their own branches. So make sure you have that structure in place. And just like look at car dealerships, every day they have a daily sales meeting. Walmart has their Walmart huddle, right? So stuff like that. All right, and then the last thing that we're going to do tonight, and if you want to watch it on YouTube or on Facebook, you can. I'm sure I'll post it tonight or tomorrow, is we're going to make videos of this rotations curriculum. Okay, and we're going to put on the app. We actually have an app, and I know the USKMA has an app, so you can have your students buy that from the USKMA. If you have your own app, the students can buy stuff from the app. I would definitely add videos to that app as well. That gives them a reason to download the app because there's some content there in addition to just buying stuff like t-shirts and hoodies and such, those kinds of things. But put that on your app. We're gonna record it tonight. It won't take us real long. And the cool thing is I get to show the moves because now at 3 branches, I don't see the students all that much. Now I'm more teaching the instructors. Like this weekend, I'm teaching the instructor class, boot camp. So now I'm more into that role. So anyway, I hope that helped. Those are 5 things for you. And make sure you do those courtesy calls. If you can shut that back door just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit to where you're saving some members, catching some crap before it gets worse, maybe some misunderstandings, maybe a kid's getting hurt in sparring or one of your adults is maybe they don't like coming to sparring class or what have you. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Will Schneider signing off. Bye.